Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zari and I'm just showing you guys today how I did my own nail set. Recently I gave myself a pink skunk stripe and I thought what other way to, continue on with this pink theme is by giving myself actual pink nails, as in like the clothing brand, Victoria's Secret brand themed, or semi-themed, because not really, as you can see as we go on. This was definitely a freestyle set, so nothing was really set in stone. I was kind of just figuring it out as I went. Sorry. Yeah, right now I'm just getting rid of that top layer, buffing that nail. Well, not buffing, shaving down that nail so the layer is rough. You guys do not mind my nails. They're very ugly right now. We're going through a phase, but it's okay. We'll get it back. It'll look good by the end of this video, I promise you.
All right, as you can see here, I got my cuticle cleaner drill bit and I'm just gonna go in and try to clean that out. One thing I will say about being a self-taught nail tech is I don't really feel like I know how to actually make those cuticles look nice. I'm so envious when I see other people do nails and their cuticle is just like perfect. The nail just looks like it's growing out of it completely. But I do try, later on you'll see I do try to clip my cuticle a bit, and I'm not too good with those, and I try not to use them as much. I see right here, because I'm not too sure how to use them, but my cuticles were overgrown quite a bit, so I at least wanted to try and get rid of what I could. So yeah, then I'm going ahead with these tips, which they're not my usual tips. I will leave a link in the description of everything that I use, including the Your Nails brush on glue right here. But yeah, they're not my usual tips and they're a bit wider, and I don't really like the packaging. I like when it's in a case so I can see all the nails and just get them out, clip all the tips and get them out quickly. But it got the job done and I still think they're cute. So yeah, I will leave that in the description. Then I'm just gonna go ahead on this next part. I'm just gonna shave down at the junction between is that the right word? I'm not sure, whatever. Where the tip meets the nail, just gonna shave that down. I'm gonna shave down a couple of these nails, except the ones that are gonna have a clear background. I left it clear. It probably doesn't matter if you leave it clear or not, but I don't know. I feel like it adds something to the nail. So yeah, I'm just gonna shave it down and pretty much do the same thing for each nail as it goes on, and I'll just come back with my voiceover again whenever you guys need me.
And we're back. As you can see, I got my dehydrator out, just going over each nail, getting that out of the way now because I do forget a lot often, and it's frustrating when I do. Got the primer out, the Your Nails primer. It's so great. I love it. Cannot recommend it enough. Have so many clients tell me, oh, my nails last for so long, and I tell them, oh, it's because of this little bad boy right here. One thing I did learn about, from doing nails is that the products really make the difference. If you got to get the good stuff. Next up, we're finally getting into the design portion. On this pinky, I went for a polka dot look. Continuing on with that pink theme, how they have the polka dot motif, but I wanted it to be a little bit different, so that's why I used this base gel on the bottom and then did the polka dots on top, because I wanted them to look a bit wobbly, like they were underwater. And I felt like if I didn't use the base gel, it would be a bit more pristine looking, and that's not really the look that I wanted to go for. So yeah, I'm just filling in making sure I like them. Low-key, they kind of remind me of a leopard, but I think they're cute. They're my favorite of the bunch. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a light layer of clear acrylic on top of that to just, you know, encapsulate it. I'm eventually going to ombre this nail as well with pink on top. I will do that towards the end though. And yeah, I'm just gonna come back when I'm doing the next design. And now we're just going ahead with the pink swirl pattern. This is going to be on the ring and index finger. At this point, you could kind of tell I was getting tired. I'm not in focus as much as I should be. Yeah, I do apologize. And it's funny, I was going through the footage for this, and literally 80% of it was unusable. This was the best I can find because I'm not even in the camera most of the time. So yeah, I'm just going over this with a pink swirl. I'm going to do those two fingers, going to encapsulate it once again with clear, and it's also going to be ombre. So similar to the polka dot nail, but just with the what is this, with the swirl instead. Once again, I do just want to apologize. This is where the footage got really iffy. I was really focused. This is definitely an ugly stage. I really had to trust the process here because, oh boy, it was a bit fugly, not gonna lie. But eventually, you know, we did get there. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead so much because, like, as I was saying before, the footage, it just was not there. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I just used that same, I believe it's cover rosebud over the nails to do the ombre, and the clear ones I just filled it in with the rosebud. Then I went ahead and I'm just going to encapsulate all the nails in clear, bulk it up, give it a better structure. Especially, you know, I hate thin nails, so I wanted to make sure that these were not going to snap on me, especially given the length that it is. As you can see here, now I'm just going over my cuticles, trying to buff that down a little bit, get down some of the bulk, and, you know, just make it look more uniform, like it's coming out of the skin as much as possible. Yeah, I will say for beginners,
especially with that cuticle, it's not going to look great. It's probably the hardest part, at least for me, when it comes to doing nails. So that, get yourself a drill like this. I don't know the name of it, but with a bald point at the top, and go ham on those cuticles. Really try to get in there. Yeah, and I'm just gonna fast forward through this part, just going through all of them, make sure they all look good, and then I'm just gonna shape up the nails, make sure everything is as straight as possible. Alright, and eventually coming up, we're gonna show you the after the shaping process. Look how much better that looks. And then the ending product, because I got tired and didn't want to record me drawing the pink and the heart, but I just applied that puff ball with a bit of bling gel, and yeah, the end.